The award is to honor businesses that have made significant charitable contributions to the community. Applicants are judged based on the extent of services provided to the community, the impact the services have, and the commitment the business has shown over time. The award honors businesses that have made outstanding contributions to the economy and community. The business should also display leadership in business and community affairs, be actively involved in professional and/or trade associations, and maintain equal opportunity employment. The winner is Shekinah Tabernacle Ministries. Shekinah Tabernacle Ministries is a veteran-founded, minority-based, 501c3 nonprofit, faith-based organization incorporated within the state of Missouri. Since its inception in 2003, STM has diversified its portfolio for over 15 years, providing soldiers, veterans, and citizens of St. Robert and surrounding areas with resources and activities. STM is recognized as an empowering, spirit-filled, loving ministry where one will find instruction, counsel, and encouragement. The organization strives to employ and meet the economic, physical, and spiritual needs of our community citizens through means of our affiliates and subsidiaries associated with the ministry. 2018 Community Nonprofit of the Year. An organization will be presented with this Top Achievement Award to honor and recognize an outstanding nonprofit organization. Applicants must have been a nonprofit organization under Section 501c3 or 6 of the Internal Revenue Code for at least 3 years and have a local governance and management structure in place. Award will be presented based on the criteria of mission and program community impact. The nominees are Assistance Association of the Missouri Veterans Cemetery. The AAMVC was created May 9, 2013, with the mission to render compassionate support to veterans and families while enhancing the overall appearance and operation of the Missouri Veterans Cemetery. The organization is overseen by an 11-member board led by President Virgie Mahan. Their daily focus is providing recognition and support to our fallen heroes through improvement efforts at the Missouri Veterans Cemetery, recognizing grave sites during key holidays, networking our patriotic communities, support groups, and individual volunteers to provide honorable services to those who have served our country. Kickapoo Trace Muzzleloaders. The Kickapoo Trace Muzzleloaders have been keeping it primitive for over 45 years. Founded in 1971, the club based themselves on the Mountain Man era in American history, which transpired between 1808 and 1840, and today the club members try to recreate the ways our ancestors lived. The original members stayed loosely organized until they decided to register as a nonprofit organization, which occurred in 1980. During its history, the club has supported numerous celebration events in local communities, partnering with countless civic organizations and groups participating in living history events across the state of Missouri. Pulaski County Humane Society. The Pulaski County Humane Society continues to make a positive difference in the community every year despite the many challenges faced in a county with no enforceable animal control. The volunteers, along with the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office, make themselves available around the clock to help citizens with animal issues, problems, and complaints. As recently as 15 years ago, there was no Pulaski County Humane Society. This organization started with a dedicated phone line to help citizens and discount spay-neuter certificates. It has evolved rapidly with the help of individual citizens and businesses. It is difficult to imagine our community now without the Pulaski County Humane Society in place. Shekinah Tabernacle Ministries. In 2010, Shekinah Tabernacle Ministries was recognized as Friends to the City, and in 2018, March 20th was deemed STM Day by the Mayor and City Council of St. Robert. The organization's founders push to develop and help stimulate community pride through all STM affiliates and subsidiaries. As an organization, Shekinah Tabernacle Ministries has dedicated countless hours to community and global outreach. As of today, it continues to strive for excellence in its services and daily ministry. 2018 Community Improvement Award. This award will be presented to the business that makes the most significant improvements on their commercial property. These improvements can be made over a period of time in the Waynesville-St. Robert community. And the winner is St. Robert Historical Preservation Committee. The St. Robert Historical Preservation Committee is dedicated to preserving local history and nominated for their work in highlighting a little-known piece of local history. On October 19, 2018, the colored USO chimney was dedicated as a commemorative historical memorial honoring the history of the United States and its soldiers of color. This addition to our community will be visited for years to come, making sure this chapter of history is not forgotten. The city of St. Robert donated the land to honor the chimney and its historic value. The chimney was reconstructed from its original bricks and firewall box, donated by an heir of the Livingston family who had purchased the site of the colored USO located outside the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. The colored USO opened in 1942 during the days of segregation in the U.S. Army, and it was operated by the Salvation Army from 1945 to 1950. 2018 Educator of the Year. The Chamber would like to recognize one individual that has made an outstanding contribution to the community through education. The recipient of this award performs a key function in providing an opportunity for the youth of today to become the leaders of tomorrow. A professional recognized in the field of education who has made a significant contribution through education to improve the Waynesville-St. Robert community. The individual should be competent and resourceful in providing strong ties between education and the business community. This individual should be nominated by his or her colleagues as an outstanding contributor to the field of education and should be respected by students and peers. And the winner is Jim Stockman. Jim has been in education for 26 years, and his professionalism and dedication to his students are unparalleled. He is respected and recognized in his field as one of the leading band directors in the state. Jim has overseen many additions and improvements to the music program at Waynesville High School over the years. He continues to challenge his students to be leaders and work together as a team. This year, the Waynesville High School Tiger Pride Marching Band was awarded the Triple Crown Sweepstakes Award at the competition at Central Methodist University. His contributions to our community through music and his work are immeasurable and will be felt for many years to come. 2018 Organization of the Year. The 2018 Organization of the Year goes to an organization dedicated to preserving the history and memory of Pulaski County, Missouri's pioneer families, and the rich culture, heritage, and traditions that they bestowed upon us. They continue their tradition with the Chamber, allowing the chance to have an upfront and personal experience with Pulaski County history through the Route 66 Challenge and Leadership Pulaski County. And the winner is Pulaski County Museum and Historical Society. (2018) Chamber Volunteer of the Year. This year's Chamber Volunteer of the Year recipient has helped the Chamber in immeasurable ways. She has demonstrated her constant willingness to volunteer, being there to lend a hand whenever and wherever the Chamber needs it, even with late or no notice at all. This year's winner is Carol Patton. (2018) Ambassadors of the Year. This award is based on the number of points earned at Chamber events. This year we have a tie for the number of points earned, 82. Russ Dixon earned them by attending 67 events, and Laura Shapoyster earned them by attending 64 events out of 79 total events this year. 2018 Citizen of the Year. The Citizen of the Year Award is meant to recognize individuals not for a particular year of volunteer service, but rather to recognize a person who has performed outstanding and dedicated volunteer service to the community and or towards helping others over time, separate from their employment responsibilities. The individual nominated must have provided such volunteer service in the Waynesville-St. Robert area. And the nominees are William Kent Burns. Kent Burns has been the chair of the Pulaski County Extension Council for the past 2 years. He has served on the council since 2015 and has been an extremely important supporter of MU Extension and Pulaski County. In 2016, his hard work and dedication was recognized when he received the Leaders Honor Roll Award from the Extension. This award is designed to honor outstanding community leaders and volunteers who have excelled in supporting, educating, and advancing MU Extension in their communities. The Army brought Kent to the area and he retired after serving his country for 20 years. He continues to serve the troops in his GS civilian job and the Waynesville-St. Robert Fort Leonard Wood community through volunteer work. His tireless work for the community is evidenced by the list of service in which he is currently involved. Marion Cottrell. A native of Flensburg, Germany, Marion Cottrell has lived in several locations as a military spouse before settling in our area in October 2002. While living in Baumholder, Germany, Marion was a board member of the 92nd MP Company, FRG. She received the prestigious Heart of Victory Award for her volunteer service while there. Marion and her husband Sam have 5 children and 6 grandchildren. She plays an active role in the lives of her family members, and in turn, they are often found helping out at Pulaski County Humane Society functions. Marion's service embodies what the Pulaski County Humane Society strives to achieve, not only helping the animals, but the people and their community. Often, our organization receives animals from very rough conditions. Marion makes sure the humans involved in such situations are cared for as well. Marion is known as our puppy foster and has taken in hundreds of pregnant mamas and litters over the past 8 years. This year alone, she fostered 97 dogs and puppies. This not only involves 24/7 care, but contact with potential adopters. Of all the adoptions over the years, we have received nothing but exemplary comments about Marion from the adopters. They come from all over the country, and they often adopt twice, not for a specific breed, but for a puppy raised under Marion's care. Bishop Dr. Willie J. Curry. Bishop Dr. Willie J. Curry united with the St. Robert community in the year 2000 due to military orders. He served 21 years as a senior non-commissioned officer, heavy construction combat equipment supervisor, training, developing, and mentoring over 180,000 Armed Forces personnel and government employees during his tenure. Prior to and since Dr. Curry's retirement, he has and continues to support the community throughout Pulaski County, St. Robert, and surrounding areas. As the founder and senior pastor of Shekinah Tabernacle Ministries, serving as Chief Executive Officer of Ministry Daily Duties, Operations, various organizations, and outreaches. Dr. Curry is a committed scholar who pushes others to elevate their minds and potential as the founding president and senior professor of Empowerment Bible University. Dr. Curry is also a board-certified pastoral counselor as well as a member of the prestigious Joint College of Pentecostal Bishops, Chief Operation Officer of Lighthouse International Worldwide Ministries Council of Churches, and Evangelistic Ministries International Fellowship. Michael Freeman. Mike Freeman came to the area in June 1984 to accept a sales consultant job with Seller Sexton Automotive Dealership. Shortly after he arrived, he married his high school sweetheart, Marie, and they have enjoyed 34 years of marriage. God blessed their marriage with a daughter, Molly, and husband, Justin, and a son, Ivan, and his wife, Tiffany, and with grandchildren, Gunnar and Briley. Mike has 3 loves: loving and serving God, caring for his family, and loving his community to make it a better place. Mike serves as a worship leader at Westside Baptist Church. He shares his love for God and music, not only at his church, but throughout the Ozarks with the gospel quartet, Covenant Quartet. Spreading the love of Jesus for each of us is his number one priority. Mike believes you can show God's love through serving your community. Mayor Luge Hardman. Luge Hardman hails from Mena, Arkansas, nestled in the Ouachita Mountains. Luge found the love of her life, her husband Paul, through another of her great loves, education, when she relocated to Waynesville in 1971 for a teaching job. Luge and Paul welcomed 2 children, and as she and Paul were building a family, Luge was also building a strong community presence. That commitment to community initially led her to volunteer opportunities, beginning with Old Settlers Days and Benny Doolin's Heliport and Gazebo projects. Early on, Luge was also a fixture at the old stagecoach stop, both as a docent for Saturday tours and a valued board member. Luge Hardman has helped transform Waynesville in her years of service as an educator, volunteer, and city official, and continues to focus on quality of life issues as she wraps up her local government career. Contagious enthusiasm and a can-do spirit, love and care for citizens of both Waynesville and the world, and the deeply felt impact she's made as a neighbor, mentor, and friend make Luge an essential part of the town's foundation. Luge Hardman found her people when she found Waynesville, where she continues to proudly serve and live among them. Command Sergeant Major retired Rick Morris. Rick Morris continues to be a champion for our community. A business leader of one of the largest employers in the county, Rick gives back in ways that our community will continue to benefit from in years to come. Rick's presence makes a difference, and he is always willing to help in any way he can. It is in his DNA. Rick is currently the chairman of the Committee of 50, 5th Region President, Association of the United States Army, the chairman of the Pulaski County Tourism Board, a member of the Sustainable Ozarks Partnership Executive Board, Pulaski County Rotary Club Paul Harris Fellow, lifetime member of the Military Police Regimental Association, the Pulaski County Growth Alliance Board of Directors, the Salvation Army of Pulaski County past chairman, and numerous other organizations that bond our community together and make us all better.